Today I'm interviewing people in New York on park benches.
Get out and claim Providence. Be the one who makes it happen. If you want something to happen, you have to make it happen.
Because you never know who around you might offer some wisdom. Yep.
Listen, ladies and jerks, you too can will things into existence. You can collaborate with homies, and even if you haven't figured it out, if you go, I want to get my friends published, you could do it. Hi, I'm Stained Haynes with 718 TV. This is the editor-in-chief of the English Dispatch, and I'm here with Jack, who's on squat detail to talk to us here at Washington Square Park. I'm selling screen printing t-shirts, and he's selling zines. I knew I had good ideas, but never had time to apply them outside of work, eat, sleep, shit, school, laundry. Where the hell did I put my phone? Oh, it's right there, because I'm a jerk. On my bed. Some people just want to do this, and they've been only doing this since March 2020. I finally had time and energy to do the things I'd been daydreaming about. There's only so much you could do online, even though there was like a lot of wholesale doom and gloom about people's lives, but there were also a lot of people who just pissed their free time away. Think of all the things we've been putting off. So no, there's only so much you could do online. Thanks to Venmo and Cash App, no one has to carry change or loose change around.
New York, if you can make it here, you can't make it anywhere else.
Do you feel like you've made it in New York?
If you mean having a life that I love, yes, then I've made it.
When did you realize you loved your life?
I've loved New York since I was a child. Born and raised in Jersey, but my parents were always coming into the city. But it wasn't like the fancy part. It was Lower East Side, shopping on Orchard Street, eating on Delancey Street, getting bread on Grand Street, Bialys, and something called an onion pretzel. It was just a very Eastern European Jewish thing that has not survived. Yeah. God, I'd kill for one of those.
My family is Eastern European Jewish, and when they immigrated to America, they lived in the Lower East Side. We lived in a tenement, and we would keep fish in our bathtub.
That's fabulous.
How has Lower East Side changed?
Now it's the LES.
Don't go to college and just move to LA. My name is Josh.
What do you do for a living, Josh?
I'm a producer for TV commercials, music videos, but I'm transitioning to become a psychedelic integration worker.
What made you want to pivot into psychedelic work?
My industry is very toxic. It was literally killing me. I've developed kind of a passion for psychedelics. Everyone can use them differently. Breathwork is a psychedelic, and that doesn't involve any medicine. And I love working with people, educating people about it, and helping people move energy and heal. I had a pretty significant journey back in the winter. I saw what could be my death. That got me really interested in learning about death. Death is like a very suppressed topic. So I've kind of taken more initiative to talk more about death and bring it to the surface in my conversations with people.
I just wanted to say, if you're a car driver in New York, you should probably use your turn signal. I think that's a very good idea.
And what were you saying about California earlier?
Comparatively, it sucks shit. I ride the bike every day. I'm not like a car dude. I can't even drive, so like walkable cities, that's like the way to go, I think.
I've like visited other places. I agree. It's really like kind of isolating compared to New York. I don't have a car. I don't know how to drive.
I live near Chinatown and I know Chinese. I can use chopsticks pretty well and shit. It's not like it's hard. But like 我可以说中文，可是我的中文是很不好。我的名字是戴丽，你的名字是什么？ You know, all that shit.
In New York, people just like are very less like sanitized, I guess.
And do you guys both have tattoos?
I don't have tattoos. I want one though.
What would you get?
Scraggy.
Is that Scraggy?
Yeah, this is Scraggy actually. I made that.
Why is he your favorite?
Because he's a lizard and his pants keep falling down.
This one I got because it's the cover of my favorite book, Wool Gathering. I got this one with my mother. It's like a little thing of hot chocolate. My last tattoo, I have this one on my hip. It's like my favorite band, played on the F Train when I first like learned of them. Yeah, I was definitely doing that because I was like, this is what grown people do, and I was like in my friend's basement. I feel like that's not something that like suburban schools, like it's not a thing to get tattoos. And I feel like in New York, you can kind of just be like, fuck it.
When did you start your publication?
Our first issue came out in May of this year. We got some great contributors out of England. We've sent some boys over there to get their fingers down on the pavement, really wipe up the sort of beautiful English culture, which we all in some way contribute to and gather from. Our country wouldn't be here without the Pilgrims, the Mayflower, which were all stout, strong, slightly drunk Englishmen. And so this is an attempt to rekindle that fire. So we're not fans of the Queen. We're not fans of the Normans. We're more of a Saxon sort of type. The more Robin Hood, the more, knock some Vikings around sort of folk.
Do you think that the Queen killed Princess Diana?
That's Norman infighting, which I don't follow their news, you see.
I think she got knocked up by Dodie, and they didn't want, that royal spawn to be the heir to anything, so they got her whacked. Prince Charles's dad is a ginger horse stable boy. Charles ain't his poppy. I'm not saying Princess Di's life was like Mamma Mia, which is a story about a woman who can't keep her legs closed, but Princess Di got around.
But the problem is that they're not really English, you see. They're all a bunch of Germanic horse farmers who came over. It's been 1,000 years of displacement of true English royalty. Cromwell was the last true king of England.
Cromwell sucked.
Cromwell was awesome. Cromwell was the true bastion of English republicanism.
He killed millions of Irish people.
You don't see that as an absolute win?
I don't support Irish genocide. I, for one, am not against the Iberian people. I got nothing to do with his Mick-hating attitude.
When you rebel against the Parliament of England, things are going to happen to you.
Ireland isn't even England.
Well, they like to think that. But that's all in the past. And we can see great men for who they are.
All right.
On my birthday, we got to see Flo-Rida, so that's random as hell.
What's Flo-Rida like?
It's really cool, really nice.
And what brought you to New York?
I'm visiting. My birthday was a couple days ago.
Where are you visiting from?
Toronto. Shout out to Six.
You like Drake?
I love Drake. Do you like Drake?
Yeah.
Do you like his new album?
No.
What?
That's a lie. I don't like Drake. I just said that to be nice.
I think you're the first person I met who said you don't like Drake. He's charismatic, he's influential, he's cute. Sorry, my voice is kind of...
Your voice can be whatever you want as long as you don't sing Drake.
I don't think we can be friends.
How do you feel about Drake and Millie Bobby Brown?
Okay, no comment, but a lot of celebrities do weird shit, so...
That doesn't justify it.
I know.
That's like...
I know.
I think she make a movie.
Are you an actor?
No.
I'm from China.
Where are you from China too?
China.
Are you a photographer?
Yeah. Photo January.
Can you take a picture of me? What was something you learned in college and grad school that wasn't taught in class?
How to roll an awesome joint. Be responsible though. Don't be a douche. Don't overdo. Don't drink to excess. Don't smoke to excess. But enjoy it.
What about death informs you about how you see life?
Our bodies are a vessel for our mind. So it's made me more conscious of taking care of my body. Very rarely drink alcohol. I don't smoke cigarettes. I exercise. I just came from a dance class. My body is a temple and I want to take care of it so I can live a long, healthy, satisfying life and enjoy as much pleasure, because it's not going to last forever. When I'm working 60 to 100 hours a week, and that's just not sustainable. I'm sleep deprived, I'm eating unhealthy or not eating at all. The stress just elevates the cortisol levels in my body, and I get all crazy. A day like today, had a nice release at a dance class, and I'm feeling really grounded, I'm feeling really present, I'm feeling really expanded, and I'm just kind of grooving with where the wind takes me today.
Do you have any advice for your younger self?
I graduated in 2008. The economy collapsed. I sent my professor an email. I was like, wait, you guys never told us how to get a job. And he was like, oh, bro, you're fucked. The economy just collapsed. And so I had to do the whole intern thing for 4 fucking years and live had less than $1,000 in my bank account up until I was 27. But college is a good place to make mistakes.
How do you guys know each other?
We met in marching band in high school.
There's no shame in that. Don't laugh.
I played the baritone.
I played the clarinet. I also played saxophone.
And sax. You guys are going to college?
This is my first summer that he's come back because I'll be in the city and he'll be in Florida.
Don't say it like that. Florida. Go Florida.
What's it like growing up now you guys are physically distanced?
I hate it. It was rough. I did not like it at all.
I made other friends while I was gone. Not to drop you or anything, but it's a different style. No one matches you down there. I survived. I persisted.
Don't become a prisoner in your own mind. That's my IG. Follow me at IG NewYorkChess.Marty, Washington Square Park at New York City. Like that voice? We're going to talk about chess, how chess is like life. You told me you were 24 years old, right? Your chess got 3 parts. Within the opening of chess, you want to develop your pieces. In the middle, exchange, go into the end game happily. like life. In the opening stages of your life, you want to develop, go to school, get some type of good job. Middle game, maybe get a wife, have kids, buy a house, a car. In the end game, you become a grandfather, you chill it out, you ain't doing nothing. But let's get back over here to the opening party. This is my favorite one. As a teenager, still fuck up in life. That doesn't mean that the whole game is completely over. You just got to reassess yourself, your position, and make a better move. Like it chess, like it life. Think before you move.
How do you think we can live life without regrets?
You can. You're going to regret something. Maybe regret not taking a certain job. That's how you learn. You take the good with the bad.
I work for the Parks and Recreation at Washington Square. This park it showed me a lot. I went viral. You might see me on here again. I'm Darshell, Washington Square Park Savior. I don't know if y'all seen the Davis show, and I got like 2 point something K on there. I almost went on the TV show called The Amazing Race, but I didn't have no companion, so I couldn't go.
I would have gone with you.
I didn't know you at this time. I wish I would have known you. When you wake up in the morning, I pray. I'd be like, God, please let me get to work this morning. Let me drive my car safely. So I feel like if you stay humble and you pray and you keep a positive mind, everything will go great for you.
Is there a moment in which you felt very, very, very blessed by God?
Him giving me everything I want, my apartment, my car. I'm going to college in September. Going to Kingsborough, yay! Make me feel successful, independent, very independent.
Well, being at Shelly is just so overly gorgeous. I would like to know, is she married?
I'm not married, but he's my father.
If there is a young, good-looking man who would love to talk to her, because look at her again. Look at her. Looking like a piece of fruit.
I love him.
If you were a piece of fruit, what fruit would you be?
I want to be a passion fruit or dragon fruit. Ooh, baby. Or orange. Everybody loves oranges.
We have like this YOLO summer motto.
We do literally whatever we want. When one of us doesn't want to do something, we have to go like this, and then it makes the other person do it.
This?
Yeah. So this is like me. I created YOLO Summer. These are like the 4 people. They're not actual people. They say like you have to do whatever the other person says.
For the sake of adventure.
Yeah.
So it's like you guys are peer pressuring each other into being your best self.
Yes, exactly.
Very one way, I found out.
Do you guys think that when you guys all graduate, you'll come back to New York?
It's really wherever jobs are going to be open.
I'm hoping to go to med school, and I was like thinking about the best locations for it, and I kind of want to be in like Boston or something like that.
Is there anyone from high school that you are most excited to never see again?
I could name about 100 people. Actually, it was just very like dramatic. Like a lot of immature people, I've realized.
Anything you want to throw into the ether?
Everyone should sunbathe more. See what happens when we sunbathe?
No, that's how you get old and wrinkly.
I think people should hate less and enjoy wrinkles more.
People just should be nice to each other.
Wear these hats more often.
Exactly.
It was probably a YOLO summer purchase.
Yeah.
What do we say?
This one's me.
Okay.
What's your name?
Yeah, what is your name?
I'm Jack.
Look, New York City is every day it's sink or swim. And you can choose, some days you sink. But I mean, overall, you don't come here if you're a victim. If you're a victim, this is a great place to be because you can get shit on all over the place by whoever, as many people as possible.
Anything would be better than this dead and alive existence. And everywhere, a feeling of hopeless and depression. The intellectual barbarianism of the kindred calls for you. You, the patriot of the interlocal world unity, who camps under the open stars. You, who dances the bossa nova, and you who dreams of archaeofuturism. You, who reads this magazine. That's all well and good, but I'm not so sure. Be sure, like I made these clothes and I made this flag, you have to make your life happen.
Why are you watching this at home? Go do.
I think my favorite thing about this episode was just the ability to meet people and talk to them. It's really nice just having a conversation like this and just getting to know people and, hear their story, get their 2 cents, and laugh, joke, and learn. This wasn't one of the more crazy episodes, but I think it shows that you can learn something from anyone and have fun with them. People are good.